Welcome back to Let's Play Tyrion Cuthbert, Attorney of the Arcane. I'm Wisemimir, and when we last left off, we were talking to Flintheart McCoy. I take it you didn't journey all this way to see my wrecked tavern. I'm here on behalf of a client. We have a proposition that you might be interested in. Is there anywhere we could talk more privately? Sure, the kitchen's empty. Wonderful. Tyrion, stay here while I talk with McCoy. What? You don't need my help? There's no need for that. Like hell there's no need for that. If she's trying to make a deal with Flintheart, you can easily read his thoughts to help her. You desperately want to object, but she shoots you a stern look that causes you to freeze up. You slowly look away from her. You spend some time waiting alone in the tavern's dining area. It's already been hours since Miss Tamora and Flintheart went to talk in the kitchen. You can hear faint murmurs from behind the closed door, and you've been resisting the urge to eavesdrop. Damn. But, even from here, you can tell that their conversation is slowly becoming more frustrated. Did I forget to turn the music back on? I did. Problem solved. But even from here, you can tell that their conversation is slowly becoming more frustrated. It looks like they're going to be a while. Well, it's a good thing you always bring a chess set around. You bring out the small chessboard that you've carried around since you were a child. Chess can be played with one person, and you've always taken advantage of that. Checkmate. You win against yourself, this time as black. Mutters. I've played 10 games already, and I've won 7 out of 10 times as black. Hello? Statistically, white's more likely to win. Unbeknownst to you, you're thinking out loud. So why am I performing so much better when playing as black? Hello? You still don't notice her, and you're verbalizing your thoughts just as fast as you're thinking them. Am I becoming overconfident as white because it has a first move advantage? Or perhaps that very advantage is affecting my choices and making me play in a sub-optimal manner. If a personal quirk is making me play illogically, then I need to correct it. Hey. Huh? What? How long have you been standing there? It's about time you noticed me. I've been trying to get your attention for a while now. Oh, sorry. Do you know where my dad is? Your dad. Flintheart McCoy. I'm his daughter, Celeste. Oh, she's a mercenary. Great. Oh, Flintheart is speaking with my mentor. right now. Aw, I wanted to show him something. Do you know when they'll be done? I don't know, they've been speaking in the kitchen for a while now. You hear Flintheart and Miss Tamora's voices getting louder and more frustrated. But Celeste doesn't seem to notice. Her eyes seem to be focused on your chessboard. This is chess, right? Are you playing against someone? Oh, I'm playing against myself, actually. That sounds incredibly pathetic, but okay. Oh. That's... You feel a judgmental stare. As expected. Playing alone helps me develop new strategies. Plenty of professionals do it. Hey, I'm not the type to shame a man for playing with himself. Dirty joke already. Yay. But that's... Relax, I'm just joking. Anyways, if you're still waiting for your mentor, do you want to play a game? Oh, you know how to play? Sure, I've read about this before. She's read about it. Ugh, this table is so dusty. Celeste takes a seat on the other side of the table. And she tries to set up her side of the board, but fumbles with the pieces. She stares at one of them confused. How do I arrange these things again? A part of you regrets accepting her challenge, but it would be impolite to back out now. Here, I'll arrange them for you. Thanks. Checkmate. You defeat her in 2 moves. Wait, what? Already? How did you do that? You decided against telling her what the name of that mate was. Rematch me. I want a do-over. Sure, why not? It's not like you have anything better to do. Celeste's brow furrows as she tries to decide on her next move, but she hasn't realized that the game is already finished. Here. She moves her knight into a position to attack your queen. It should have stopped your assault on her king, but... Checkmate. A scholar's mate this time. What? Come on, how do you keep doing that? You look at the closed door to the kitchen. Flintheart and Miss Tamora's discussion is becoming loud. It doesn't sound like they'll be done anytime soon. Again, I'll definitely beat you this time. For someone who had clearly never played before, she's quickly improving with each game. She's impressive, observing your strategies and adapting them to her playstyle. With the way she's playing now, she could even defeat a nationally ranked noble. Checkmate. But even so, you've been playing this game for a lot longer than she has. How are you always one step ahead of me? It's like you're reading my mind. As if you'd even need to. Just one more game, I'll get you this time. Yeah. Hello, Cuthbert. Miss Tamora emerges from the kitchen with Flintheart. They both look mentally exhausted. It looks like negotiations didn't go well. Hi, Dad. Oh, hello, sweetie. Flintheart looks irritated, but As soon as he sees Celeste, he quickly hides it behind a smile. You wonder what their discussion was about. What's this? Some kind of game? Miss Tamura glances at the pieces on the board. Don't feel too bad about losing to him. He's nationally ranked. Oh, you're a professional. Is that why you're wearing a suit? Great. No, chess is just a hobby. I'm actually a defense attorney. An attorney? Speaking of which, we should probably be on our way. Sorry for losing you. Or, whoops. Misreading. It's fun. Sorry for refusing you after you came all this way. I really respect what you're doing. But I don't want anything to do with your mage friends. You wonder what he meant by that. No, I wonder why she's saddened by that, but okay. Was Miss Tamura trying to introduce him to one of her clients? Anyways, it's getting late. If you leave now, you should be able to get back to the city, and you won't be able to get back to the city until morning. Why am I misreading shit? She's right. This region is littered with bandits and brigands. You wouldn't want to run into them this late. I guess you have a point. We have plenty of empty rooms that you can stay in until morning. It's the least I can do after you came all this way. Well, if it's not too much trouble, we might as well stay here until tomorrow. The tavern is shut down, but we still have some sheets and blankets. We'll go get the rooms ready. Celeste and Flintheart leave the dining room to get your rooms ready. You're left in the dining room with Miss Tamura. So, I take it the negotiations didn't go well. No, I didn't expect him to be so stubborn. Honestly, I have no idea what that man has against mages. Well, there is one way to find out. Why are you being so secretive? If your business with Flintheart is related to our clients, I can help. It wasn't important, and your presence was not necessary. That's an obvious lie, but you can't read a single thought from her mind. She's had years of practice hiding her thoughts from the Eye of Horus. Celeste enthusiastically came back downstairs. But she seems to have noticed the tension between you and Miss Tamura. I'm sorry to interrupt, but your rooms are ready now. Right. Thank you. An awkward silence hangs in the air as you and Miss Tamura head upstairs. You reach the upper hallway and see the 2 rooms that Celeste prepared for you. Miss Tamura stops before entering her room. You were playing chess with Flintheart's daughter earlier. Was she any good? Not at first, but she got a lot better as we kept playing. I'm sorry for leaving you there for so long. I didn't expect our discussion to last that long. No, it's fine. Despite everything, I enjoyed playing against her. I see. Well, I suppose you are at that age. No, it's not like that. It's just that outside of tournaments, I never really get to play against another player. And you only ever wanted to play shogi against me. Because shogi is clearly superior. It's complete anarchy is what it is. You just bring fallen pieces back to life like some kind of necromancer. It adds depth. Dropping it adds a dimension of play that isn't present in chess. You sternly look at each other, your position is already made. After a few moments of silence, you both burst out laughing. I'm sorry if it looks like I don't trust you. I know you're just trying to help. But there are some things about my work that I just can't tell you about yet. But one day I'll tell you everything. Right, I'm sorry for crying. I just want to show you I'm ready to be an attorney. You are? I know you are. The rare praise from your mentor catches you off guard. Anyways, get some rest. You should mentally prepare yourself for the journey tomorrow. Right. You completely forgot about the carriage ride back. You can already feel your stomach churning in protest. You lay in the bed that the McCoys prepared for you. And as you close your eyes, you slowly drift into a deep slumber. As this happens, you feel something invasive. Your mind drifts away, and you feel yourself being pulled elsewhere. You find yourself in a surreal and unsettling landscape. You're fairly certain you're dreaming right now. But some instinct in the back of your mind tells you that something is fundamentally wrong about this. You see a woman in the far distance. She's staring directly at you. What presence? She's murmuring something, but you can't quite make it out. Is she trying to say something to you? Finally found. I finally found you. You're jolted wide awake. You can't exactly remember what that woman said to you. But whatever her words were, they sent a piercing chill down your spine. Your breath is heavy and your heart is beating at 100 miles per hour. Calm down. It was just a dream. At least that's what you try to tell yourself. Please, just let me explain. I don't want to hear it. You hear the voices of Celeste and Flintheart ring out from downstairs. It must be extremely late. What could they possibly be arguing about at this hour? I want you out of my house. Now. Not now. Out. Although I guess he does want her out now. A dead silence lingers in the air before you hear someone rush out of the tavern. Whoever left slams the door behind them. What was that all about? It's none of your business. You only met those two today. It would probably be best not to get involved in their affairs. And as you tell yourself that, a brief image of Celeste's smile appears in your mind. Damn it. You slowly make your way out of your room, but the hallway is nearly pitch black. You can barely see a few inches ahead of you. You have to watch your step to avoid tripping. You run into Flintheart, who was slowly walking back up the stairs. Even this close, it's hard to see his expression in the darkness. Sorry, I just heard. Right. I forgot you two were here. His words trail off. Is everything okay? Sorry. I'm just going to... You awkwardly shimmy past Flintheart to head down the stairs. He doesn't move out of your way. It's clear his mind is elsewhere. You arrive at the dining room, but you don't see Celeste anywhere. Honestly, it's hard to tell with how dark the room is. Celeste, are you still here? You don't receive an answer. You remember hearing someone slam the front door earlier. Your eyes are drawn to the tavern entrance. Celeste? No answer. Celeste, where are you? Ugh. The merchant you spoke with before steps out from his shop, holding a lantern. He appears to be irritated by all the noise you've been making. Oh, you're that kid from before. Do you have any idea what time it is? This isn't the city. You can't just make a bunch of noise like this. Right. Sorry. I was just looking for Celeste. Who? Celeste McCoy? She's Flintheart's daughter? The merchant's expression becomes a little colder. Do you know them? What do you want with that bastard? That damn mage. What? Those two probably woke up at half the street with all their yelling. I don't need you keeping us up too. If I hear any more noise, I'm going to call the town guard. Before you can get a word in, the merchant slides back in, walks back into his home in a huff. You look around, but you don't see any sign of Celeste. You decide to continue searching. I can't believe I said those things to her. She'll never forgive me for this. I see your temper is as short as ever, Flintheart. You. Honestly, how do you expect to live in this darkness? Oxo. What are you doing here? And how dare you bring that witchcraft into my home? You've been busy lately. Your little rallies have gained quite a lot of support. Too much support for my family's liking. And what? You came all this way to convince me to stop? You have my word. If you stop spreading dissidence, no harm will come to you or your family. Ha! Your word is as good as the dirt you licked off King Olivier's boots. As if I'd ever trust the words of a murderer like you. Linhardt, please. As someone you once called a friend, I'm going to have to ask you once more. Friend? Friend? I'll be dead in the ground before I ever call the likes of you a friend. Get out of my house. I don't have time for your nonsense. Unfortunately, I don't think you'll have much time for anything. God. Damn it. Damn it! Linhardt, you fool! Why couldn't you have just listened to me? Rudolph, I require your assistance. Yes, sir? By the scaled lord! What did you... You... killed him! Alert the town guard. Tell them that you saw his daughter fleeing the scene. I'm sure the neighbors heard them arguing with each other. They'll immediately suspect her. At once, sir. You've been searching for Celeste for a while. How long were you outside? 2 hours? 3? However long it's been, it's clearly taking a toll on you. Where is she? What am I going to do now? You hear a faint voice. Could it be? Oh. As you peer behind an old tree, you finally find her. She looks just as tired as you are, probably even more so. Her eyes are puffy and red, but she's doing her best to hide it with a smile. I've been looking all over for you. Oh, sorry. I'm guessing we woke you up? Yeah. Is everything okay? It's... nothing. It was just an argument. But from the way she reacted, this is clearly not common. You suppose that it's none of your business, but you decide not to pry further. Damn it. Have you been looking for me all this time? I have. Thank you. But I'm okay now. You should head back. What about you? I think I'm going to stay out a little longer. You know you should mind your own business, but I'm sure whatever happened between you two, it's nothing you can't talk out. It doesn't happen a lot, but sometimes Miss Tamura and I get into fights too. But no matter what happens, we were always able to talk through it. Sorry, it's I know it's none of my business, but I just... No, I appreciate it. Thank you. You're right. Let's go back. What? You arrive back at McCoy Tavern. But it's now surrounded by several carriages and knights clad in plate armor. Is that the Inquisition? What? The Arcane Inquisition. They're an order of knights that investigate crimes committed using magic. As you say the word crimes, you and Celeste share a glance and come to the same realization. Both of you rush towards the tavern, but Celeste outpaces you by a large margin. What? No. No! No! And she reaches the tavern before you, and before anyone can stop her, she takes a look inside the inn. Whatever she saw made her cry out in anguish. She drops to the ground in tears. There she is! Celeste McCoy, by the authority of the Wyvern Guard crowd, I'm placing you under arrest. Upon seeing Celeste, one of the knights steps forward and grabs her. Surprisingly, she is able to break free from his grip, and tries to push further into the tavern. Noticing the commotion, 3 other knights rush to grab her and begin dragging her away. She kicks and screams against them, desperately trying to break free. Even between the 3 knights, it's taking all their strength to subdue her. What are you doing to her? What's going on here? Tyrion. Miss Tamora approaches you. You breathe a small sigh of relief when you see that she's okay. Miss Tamora. Oh, I should have known he was one of yours. Just stay out of our way. Miss Tamora, what's going on? Why is the Inquisition here? I'm surprised myself. But from what I understand, Linhart McCoy has been murdered. Murdered? Yes, I'd love to save my progress. You follow the Inquisition back to the city where Celeste is being detained. According to Miss Tamora, Celeste was the prime suspect in Flinhart's murder. And due to the supposed nature of the crime, her case would be pushed to trial immediately. But many elements of the situation still don't make sense. The Inquisition only investigates crimes committed using magic. So why is Celeste their prime suspect? Could she be a mage? This is ridiculous. She has a right to speak to an attorney. Anyways, you find yourself met with another hurdle. A very frustrating one. Yeah, well, we can't let you see her until she's been processed. Her trial is in an hour. How has she not been processed yet? I don't know what to tell you, kid. I wish I could help. You don't need to use the eye to know that's a complete lie. So, you're really planning on defending her? Do you know if she can even afford a lawyer? I just can't stand here and do nothing. You saw them, didn't you? There's no way she would murder her father like that. I know that look. I'm saving this for a special occasion, but Attorney's Runestone has been added to your notes. Oh boy! We've got an attorney's badge! This is an attorney's runestone. If you're going to defend her, you're going to need one. You begin to tear up. You've wanted one of these ever since you were a child. It's basically a badge of honor for attorneys. Don't cry, Cuthbert. Sorry. Anyways, keep one thing in mind. If you try to defend her, the Inquisition isn't going to fight you fairly. Our court system only exists to create the illusion of justice. They hate people like us. They'll do everything in their power to sabotage you. Damn it. You knew that they'd try to get in your way. But you didn't expect them to do it this blatantly. Ugh. What's all this noise? You're that knight from the tavern. That's Commander Orem White to you, kid. I had a feeling Tamora would be sniffing around this case. But I didn't expect her to send a kid to do her dirty work. Commander, he says that he wants to talk to the mage. And? She's got any right to an attorney, doesn't she? Well, she hasn't been processed. Commander White looks confused for a moment. The hell kind of bullshit are you trying to pull? Let him through, you idiot. Yes, sir. The knight leads you through the halls of the dungeon. For something built in the capital, it looks extremely old and decrepit. You pick up the negative emotions of the prisoners nearby. Well, I should put those negative emotions back, shouldn't I? It's a heavy and almost crushing feeling. All the more reason to put it back. You've always had to avoid crowded places because of how sensitive you are to people's thoughts. You never felt this much concentrated despair before. Some might say it's the ultimate despair. Oh, it's you. Celeste is lying down on the cold floor of one of the dungeon cells. But she immediately gets up as soon as she sees you. What are you doing here? Miss Tamora told me about what happened to your father. I'm so sorry. I just don't understand. I don't understand any of this. Why would someone do this? And why are they blaming me for it? I'm not sure about the details. But it's clear there were elements of magic involved in what happened. I'm going to pause here slightly so you can appreciate the amazing music. Great, isn't it? I love it. Since they arrested you based on that evidence, I can only conclude one thing. Celeste, you're a mage, aren't you? There's no sense in hiding it anymore. Yes, I am. You have noble blood. Of course not. Why would you say that? Sorry, but the ability to use magic is hereditary. Most mages tend to have some kind of noble blood. I honestly don't like thinking about that. I'm the daughter of Jolene and Flintheart McCoy. That's all I need to know about myself. It would probably be best not to push the matter further. Anyways, you were probably arrested because you're a mage. What? The crime was committed using magic, and you were the only mage around at the time. Is that seriously the only reason? I only know how to cast one spell. The Arcane Inquisition doesn't care about truth. They only care about closing their cases. Celeste, your case is being pushed to trial. You're going to be brought before a judge within the hour. What? No one told me anything. Damn it. They weren't even planning on telling her? If you'll have me, I'd like to be your defense counsel for the trial. Right, I forgot you were an attorney. Would you really do that for me? After everything I've seen them do? I can't just stand by and do nothing. But they're a part of the kingdom. Do we even have a chance? It's hopeless. Celeste, man, king, or god, I won't let them do anything to you. What? Sorry, it's just something I have a habit of saying. No, don't apologize. I really appreciate you doing this. It's clear that this entire situation is bittersweet for her. And because of the Inquisition's delays, you haven't had any time to investigate the crime scene. You were confident before, but you begin to doubt whether or not you can really do this. Everything is happening so fast, it feels unreal. No, you have to do this. This is the exact reason why you became a lawyer. No matter what happens, you'll acquit Celeste. A courtroom. I'm in a real courtroom. Actually entering the courtroom has taken a lot of wind out of your sails. You've never been here as an attorney before. You've only ever acted as Miss Tamora's assistant. The woman at the prosecutor's bench is staring at you. Miss Tamora has mentioned her before you went to see Celeste. What was her name again? You think it was Arya Steelwind. You can feel the coldness of her glare burrowing into you. Why is she staring you down? Is she attempting to intimidate you? Because it's working. Court is now in session for the trial of Celeste McCoy. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, the defense is also ready, Your Honor. He doesn't necessarily sound very ready. Regardless, let's begin the proceedings. Prosecutor Steelwind, please list the charges. And we'll end it here and pick up mid-trial. See ya.